Hello, I'm former State Representative Jeff Kropf, and this is the first in a series of short videos about the issues and challenges that are surrounding Oregon's vote-by-mail system, specifically issues revolving around voter integrity. And joining me today is Ruth Bendl. She is the Voter Integrity Chair of the Washington County Republican Party. She has well over 20 years in experience of being involved in Oregon elections. Ruth, welcome.
Thank you.
And I was very, very curious to learn that in Oregon, when people register to vote, they don't necessarily have to prove that they're eligible to vote. And that's different than just proving that you are who you say you are.
That's right. That is right. What they require in Oregon, and I can't speak for any other state, is your proof of identity. And either you give a social security number, you can give a passport number, or you can give a license, a driver's license number. And what puzzles me is both agencies, Social Security and the Department of Motor Vehicles, have knowledge of your legal status. It's only recent with DMV, but they have knowledge, and seeing as they know that they're being asked by an elections office where you have a request on your voter registration card asking if you're a U.S. citizen, because that is a requirement. No effort is made to give that legal status information. So it's just limited to saying whether your identity credential is correct or not.
So when someone registers to vote in Oregon,
yes,
they don't have to prove, or the Secretary of State's office or a local county clerk doesn't know if they're legally eligible to vote under the Oregon or U.S. Constitution.
Absolutely. And of course, then if they're voting for state and local candidates only, it's a state election, it's not federal, there is no requirement even for ID proof that's enforced. So,
but there is for federal offices?
There is for federal, and you wonder about equal protection with the money, time, and effort invested in running for any office, that there should be equal protection for those people whose time is involved. And don't forget, vote by mail introduces anonymity. You don't know whether that registration card is the parrot, the pet that the person has at home, or the cow that's out in the pasture. You know nothing. You just, particularly when it comes to a state and local election, you could have any amount of animals voting, and that has happened.
In Oregon?
In Oregon, yes.
My goodness.
It went to trial, yes.
Well, that's shocking to me,
yes,
that someone can vote for state and local elections in Oregon and never prove that they're eligible.
That's right.
Under the U.S. or Oregon constitutions, but they can't vote in a federal election.
That's right. Their vote, if it's a multiple election, their vote for the federal offices will then be deleted.
Just amazing.
Yes.
Well, friends, I hope that causes you some concern. And if you'd like to learn more, I want to ask you to just take a moment and go to this website. It's OregonAbigailAdams.ning.com. That's OregonAbigailAdams.ning.com. And you can learn more about voter integrity issues in Oregon's vote-by-mail system. We'll see you in another segment upcoming soon.